Go. Okay. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first game of the playoffs of the Gamers Lounge Winter Cup, Dota 2, of course. This is game between Hydra and Team Shocky, both advancing from their respective group stage. Team Hydra was in Group 1, beating out 4K Trash, Thundercross, and Swangzor, while Team Shocky advances at second place of Group G, beating out Kawaii Desu, Black Pearl, and losing only to No Terrorblade. And so now here we are. This is going to be a best of 3, of course, for very good reasons. So seems that it is the Radiant who gets the first pick. Let's see where it goes. So we have Troll, Lich, Tidehunter, and Storm Spirits being the first bands of the game. I'll try not to repeat myself, but for the sake of viewers who have not watched my other cast of the previous group stage games, we have of course Storm Spirit, which is a very rising hero. It's becoming very popular nowadays. Troll is of course super strong. There's no reason to not ban it or pick it. Lich and Tidehunter, however, are I guess very linear heroes that don't see picked up often outside, I guess, at the highest competitive level. This is not the highest competitive level, and if they have a good reason to want to ban these heroes, as for example, if they want to deny that kind of late game from Tidehunter or the kind of support that Lich provides, then sure, that makes sense. Otherwise, it is up to them. So Axe is first pick. Axe is of course super strong right now, even after the nerfs. Even after nerf to his ultimate is still very strong, of course. Heart killing is an ability that pierces everything and also breaks Dota mechanics. So any hero with ability like that is really strong. Oh well, it's more like broken, not strong. Not necessarily strong, I mean, but it's not really balanced either actually. So it's not necessarily strong, but Axe is strong. Mostly also because of Berserker's Call, which is a black hole on a 10-second cooldown. So, you know, things like that. They also picked up Sniper, which is a very popular hero as of late. Usually played as mid to contest enemy Shadow Fiends or things like that. Although haven't seen a lot of Shadow Fiends in this game. So far. We have Vengeful Spirit, very good support, and Earthshaker as well. Both are quite defensive support actually, considering the kind of climate that they've been facing. So Axe also has Battle Hunger, which is very good against Blink Daggers, even after the change duration and damage skill. So I think it about deals the same damage as before, but it deals it faster. I think it used to be 15 seconds. I might not be very correct, but yeah, this Battle Hunger is a very strong spell to have one level of, because you can spam, not spam it, come out of the jungle or come out in the lane and have just one value point, so you can essentially both slow and boost your enemy movement speed as well as your movement speed. So it is very good for one level in the early game. And then you max Berserker's Call after the spin, of course, and then you take Battle Hunger. Battle Hunger can also be used to deny what is it called, Blink Dagger. So you have that to deal with too. See, Omni Knight is both Omni Knight and Silencer being immediate bans for Team Shocky. Now Silencer is a good hero, and I guess so is Omni Knight. It's just they don't actually have anything to combo with, I guess is the word. I mean, Silencer is very good against entire team, so I'm not surprised that they decided to ban him at all. Omni Knight though, usually you want a hero that has to be in the middle of the enemy team to have, and also has decent amount of mobility. Like Storm, for example, is a very good Omni Knight, good hero to have on a team with Omni Knight. So it depends on where you think that Hydra is gonna take a bigger heroes like that. Of course, Axe is also very good with Repel. You have both Repel and Berserker's Call to basically be invulnerable, so that makes sense. We're still banning Cores, of course, from the Radiant side. Clockwork, very strong hero. I'll keep contesting to that. So he's off. And Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain is a very well, after the change to the ultimate, she's been picked up a lot more now. She used to be a very good tempo controller, but get stopped dead by BKB by the mid game. But she doesn't. She kind of still has that problem, but she can kite quite effectively and does damage piercing. So it is fine as it is. So not too crazy for her to be removed, and also does quite well. Not very well, but does fine against a hero like Viper, for example. As Hyper is what Hydra picked up, so the last core of them is a very strong hero, in a sense that very tanky, I guess. Is a hero that can carry utility items, mostly Make in this case, Agnims, things like that, and is capable of pretty much just win most lane matchups that he can be put in. So let's see where they get off from that. Centaur is used to be a very popular hero back in TI4. It's fallen off a lot because he doesn't really do much in the off lane, and he is very reliant on getting a fast blink dagger. Not that he is a bad hero, it just doesn't seem like there's too much of a good combo to put him with. Something like a bad rider would really appreciate Centaur support, although they already picked Warlock. So it seems like they're looking for more of team fight lineup with defensive supports and the ability to contest lanes. If they decide to go offensive Trident, Hydra picked Crystal Maiden as their supportive choice. This is not a very popular support. Now I know I play dirty in houses a lot and we see this hero all the time, but that's not in the sense here. It's like her aura does work okay with her teammates because they don't really need that much mana, but they don't actually use that much mana early on as well. So it's not a bad thing to have, but it's also good that she can jungle in case they give her a free lane. So it is what it is. Though I would rather a more reliable hero, support hero in this case, that could deal with enemy team in disruption, like a Witch Doctor, for example. But they can still pitch a Witch Doctor. Oh, well, I missed the last two bans. I remember it was a Razor or something, but never mind that. So Abaddon is the last support for Hydra, as well as Morphling being the last core for Team Shocky. Solo carry Morphling, well, solo physical DPS Morphling in this case. While Hydra, all three Hydra cores have a pretty decent physical damage. Of course, Sniper has very high physical damage. Viper has a mix of magical damage within there. So kind of a versatile lineup here from Hydra. They don't actually have that amazing team fight, but they are very good at following up. So it's something like oh wait, let me fix a few things. Hopefully the audio is good enough. That's something that I have to say, because Valve has their really big problems with spectator audio, so I have to feel like that should be the case here. Okay, loading models, blah blah blah, no lag, good. So as far as lanes go, it seems like it's going to be a actually I'm gonna stop the speculation and we'll just call it out once it happens, because there's a lot of versatility that they can take regarding the lane setup of this game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce players instead. On the Radiant side, we have Team Hydra, of course. Paglo playing the Sniper, Hamada on the Abaddon, Pixel-X on the X, Hamadoto probably playing the Viper, and Hidan on the Crystal Maiden. Now, since this is an Egyptian tournament, I'm pretty sure I misspelled and mispronounced about half of those names, but whatever. On the Dire side, we have a nude nigga. Wow, okay. Playing the Earthshaker, Elite Rebel, playing the Vengeful Spirit, Genius on the Centaur Warrior, Trained to Kill, or TTK, I guess you would call him now, playing the Morphling, and Warlock, played by Islam. Now, he actually took waveform or level 1, which I am really not sure about. Usually you'd want, depends on where the Morphling is going, but what the, so this is a safe lane Morphling. Usually you want more damage to be able to secure last hits, because 43 damage Morphling isn't, well, a lot of damage, so you're gonna have to struggle with that a little bit. But they could also be going, not sure where he's going. I mean, he bought Ring of Protection, and pretty much this is pretty much a Ring of Killer recipe, so you kind of have to go off lane. So are they really doing this? Okay. It seems, let me check, go over the, So, Basilius first Warlock? And another Ring of Protection. So it would seem like everyone is going not mid. I guess Warlock could go mid with this setup, but not too sure about that. This looks like really defensive setup. I'm very confused, honestly. I'm just gonna say I just have to see how this works out. So there has 5 players and this smoke in. Wow, they're gonna go for some damage here, which I can explain the early waveform pickup by Morphling. They should be able to get a kill here. Should be pretty easy too. This axe is probably very dead. There's a Fisher. Wow, maybe not. Maybe he's not dead. Shrapnel, cover up. He's in fact not dead. This is, wow, this is some serious miscommunication there, especially with Morphling wave going forward for damage instead of body blocking, and a Centaur very much doing nothing, just stunned the air. That was very bad actually. They lost both bounty runes and they have to take a long time to return back to the lanes. So it is going to be a solo mid warlock, which explained by the what? I like how this Ring of Basilius is on. I'm not sure if that's intentional, but it is definitely on. Doesn't look bad just yet because it does help, not help, but it does deter the enemy from being able to last hit probably, because Sniper also has a very low base damage. His top lane is going to be quite terrible because even though Morphling does have level 1 waveform, which means he can kind of escape from these heroes, it also means that he has no damage to contest any CSs whatsoever. He also has 400 range, actually 350 range. It's even worse than I remember. So he is not, there's literally nothing he can do here. I'm actually quite surprised the Viper doesn't just take poison attack and lay it onto this Morphling. It's not like this two at this low level has any kind of magical damage significant enough to take care of. So he might as well harass the Morphling out of his comfort zone. 0 CS of course, because you know, terrible laning. The preparation was just not very good. Now Axe is just, I'm not quite sure why he's being this yeah, why is he being so passive? His damage, his passive does a lot more damage than Centaur's. This is not like Centaur has an ability to nuke him without nuke himself. His also has slightly more damage. Look at that. See, just do this. There's nothing the Centaur can do. You just have to run back, and you pretty much has full reign of CS on this lane. Although he's very unlucky with his spin. Wow, that's really unlucky. What? So this is the problem, because Axe has a naturally high wow, that returned naturally high regen. So even if this thing, even if Centaur Warrior has a little bit higher initial HP, the regen will put Axe on top regardless. He still has 1 tangle left. Axe may buy the ring of, no, actually, wow, very fast ring of health there. It's going fast Vanguard. Maybe nothing else really makes sense, so it is what it is. Sniper is just pushing this Warlock back. As far as CSs go, he's winning the lane. So I guess this activated Ring of Basilius hasn't really helped. Actually, I would think it hurts more than it helps. So bot lane, Centaur has 7 CS, while Axe has 14, completely expected. So, oh no, the bottom may die here. He's getting blocked in. He's probably may get this kill on Vengeful Spirit first. The stun I think it was a little bit off mark. So, oh wow, what? He doesn't have slow what? Yeah, this is, I completely disagree with this corrosive skin, early corrosive skin. It pretty much did nothing, and that's the reason why he lost the kill on the Morphling there. If he just had poison attack, it would be the easiest kill ever, pretty much, because this Morphling has no mana left, and a shield or even a Mist Coil would be able to get that easy kill. This corrosive skin has done nothing, which is, yeah, it is where it is. Nothing you could say about that. Unfortunately, it doesn't turn to matter. Nothing really punishes him this game because they are winning all 3 lanes. Look at this. It's actually quite bad. None of them are securing farm too properly. There's a TP in. The double shrapnel stacking on top of each other is not very good. Okay. There's a Fatal Bonds. Hit the creeps with the Fatal Bonds. That should not be enough to kill, but should be able to do a lot of damage. It's to buy a TP, huh? Oh, wow, Centaur dropping really low there. I mean, this is to be expected. It's an axe versus a melee after all. I don't know if there's any melee hero that can really win axe in a lane. Maybe Tidehunter, but that's really stretching it. Like a few heroes can farm safely even with being melee, like PA for example, but other than that I don't think there's really anything that can contest an axe like this. So winning all 3 lanes, force out a Vengeful Spirit TP mid, he probably showed the smoke already. Everybody, all the supports are missing, but it doesn't really seem like Sniper is feeling the love. He really should, but he's not. Look at the word coverage. Since it's only 1 word here for Radiant that's currently being seen, while Dire has words in both. We see a disconnect. Should be pausing. Yep. I like how it's the enemy team who pause, but these are indeed Egyptian internet, so I will not blame any of them. I mean, otherwise it's Valve servers, you can't blame them. Let them go. Let's see, level 3, level 4 Viper, 3 Abaddon, 3 CM, 2 on the supports. No, actually 3 on Vengeful Spirit and 3 on Urshiker. Wow, they aren't actually that behind in levels. I guess because of the pool, of course, that makes perfect sense. Oh, Viper is blocked in. He should be very fine though. Look at that damage that he's not taking. He has slow. I really wish he uses this. I mean, he has full mana for God's sake, and he has a Crystal Maiden aura, and I don't even know what's his deal with not using poison attack. That would be able to save him a lot of HP because he wouldn't be drawing creep aggro to himself. So, you know, criticism and all that. Bot lane, see a stun. That's cute. Doesn't do much though. He doesn't actually have that much healing, and he would need to go to the side shop to buy truncal boots and things like that. Oh, Crystal Maiden taking a lot of damage, but so is this Urshiker. He's pretty much standard. Actually forced out the Warlock Golem, and the upheaval very slow, but not slow enough. It's not high enough level. It's level 1 after all. This is why I hate this spell. This spell is so dumb. This spell is so dumb. It doesn't do anything. I mean, it does something, but it takes a lot of skill points from your other spell, which is so much better. I mean, you could argue that you don't want to take Fatal Bond early because it doesn't do enough, but Fatal Bonds on creeps with bot lane. Wow. Okay, okay. So it seems that Morphling decided to gank, and it ended up horribly. Now see, Warlock Golem is still alive, but this CM has no mana. Hey, he actually does not have any mana left. He does have boots though. He should be perfectly fine. Just run away, one might say. Shrapnel still. Oh, there's the Frostbite, but the Golem is chasing away the Sniper, so he will probably be fine. Where's the Fisher? Fisher? Nope, just not gonna do it. Why did he do that? That I completely don't understand. It feels like using mana for the sake of using mana, I guess. Top lane. I still have yet to see this Viper using his poison attack to harass, which is very strange. I mean, he could just literally just ult his Vengeful Spirit right now. She would have no choice but to just die. He's playing very, very passive, even though everybody is showing on the map. And I'm just not a fan of this. I mean, I guess Earthshaker isn't really showing, but he should know that he doesn't actually really offer that much of a threat. If it comes to CMTP, they should be able to get a kill here. Or at least force out the Centaur ultimate. Should be what happens, I guess. CM is here, but she's in sight, so I'm not sure what's up. It's a Viper ultimate, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be any kind of disabled bot lane though. Axe is just cutting creep wave like a boss. Here comes the Fisher. Well, the walking Fisher. Actually only level 1 Fisher. Not sure if I'm bored with this. Is there a Fisher blocking? Nope. Yes? Yes. Even then though, fast Vanguard means that it's not gonna do too much. Vanguard early game is very, very strong no matter who you had it on. Game is kind of weird stalemate. It's like the Dire is losing horribly, but Radiant isn't really pushing the advantage. Not that they need to, of course, but it really just feels strangely passive from all sides. I guess it should be the Dire who is trying to make something happen here, but they can't really gank because there's a Baden on the enemy team, and the other two heroes that are cores is Viper and freaking Axe. I mean, Axe is just kind of insane with the early value. You can't kill him, and Viper you can't kill him either. And now instead of wrapping around fully, they do this. I wonder if this Viper knows that he can use this spell. I'm still very, very surprised. I mean, it's very possible that I missed him poison attacking and his mana just healed up to 4. But I really don't know. Now this Axe though, he's in very deep. He may pay for this, but he is still very strong. There's a Warlock Golem as well as the Upheaval. It's it's actually a level 2 Upheaval. Axe is very stranded. He should die here. Cool. A little late. Should be able to dunk this at least. Nope. Too late. Dies. Yeah. Wait, no. Was he able to? No. 230. Yeah, he would be able to dunk it just then, but very nice, timely stun. It took 5 people to kill the Axe, but it was a very worth kill, as you can clearly see. They did lose the top tower though, so it's not really a net worth. It's just they just need to let off a lot of pressure on this bottom lane, letting Morphling get some space. He's only level 5 for God's sake. It's really very poor. Jesus, 2000 CS 2000 net worth. They go just a little better than his Earthshaker. Actually, same levels as his Earthshaker. There's a Fisher, completely misses. I don't think they could kill him, and if they did get him in the Fisher, but he can't kill them either because Upheaval. What a spell Upheaval is. What an amazing spell. Silver word. There's nothing that's really happening too much. Let's check out the next wave of wards. There's one up here which will be pretty useless because they already pushed out this tower, and nothing else for the Radiant. Bot tower is dead. Dire has very defensive wards, which I'm not on board with. Like, look at how much vision overlap these two wards has. So you really want to put this either on the rune or somewhere up here. Oh, sniper. There's a ulti on the Centaur. He's gonna use it. This is slow, stun as well, damage. Should die here. Abaddon will not be able to get there in time. While this is happening, they're pressuring this bot tower. They have rock in 30 seconds, so they probably will not be able to defend this tower. Easy CS, easy last hits. Oh, Fisher cancelling the TP is very good. Morphling will have a little bit more space. Morphling should literally turn on his stuff, but it's really the Centaur who is dead right now. Very dead, in fact. Stick used by Axe, just hugging the Vengeful Spirit. Dunk, yep. Morphling actually TP back. I don't know why. I mean, everybody else is being accounted for. They should just push top, and nobody else can actually kill him, but the Axe. So Axe has Blink money now. Blink, Vanguard, Shreds, 12 minutes. What a terrible game this has been for the Dire. See what Viper. Viper is actually going Yasha of all things. Not too sure how much I'm on board with that either. Actually, you want to be the tanky hero anyway. I don't think your team needs you to be doing the damage. But it's fine. Rock hits on 3. Upheaval doing a good amount of work. Here comes the TP. Fisher hits on the sniper. There's still no Centaur ultimate for 1 second. He has his now. If he wants to use it, he probably should. Here comes the Echo Slam, killing 2 Viper and the Crystal Maiden. Comes the Axe from the backside. He's in the middle of the enemy team. Spin on up, killing the Shaker. Warlock has dropped in the meantime. Here comes a lot of damage from Warlock, War Golem, but About It is doing a great job keeping his teammate alive. So it's a 2-for-2 trade in the end. It turned out to, of course, be favorable to Dire because they were so far behind. But now the Warlock Golem is on cooldown. Oh, a punch by Assassinate. Morphling drops very low, but he's still very much alive. And it would seem that Radiant is doing the right thing because they know the Warlock Golem is down, so they should just push straight into the tower. This Viper is building Shadow Blade. Alright. Literally a pub game, I guess. It's Abaddon though. He has Mist Coil, but he refuses to use it to heal himself. Or do anything, actually, with it. They have 2 wards. We'll talk about the wards after this. Oh, Golem, cold. Where's the Fisher? He's trying to keep a lot of things, but it's already too late. Axe will have cold in about 5 seconds. You can remove the slow by the Aphotic Shield. Here comes everything. Assassinate, straight on top. Nope, dunk first. And look at Morphling. He's trying to do his damage, but he will not be able to do it. Here, no, Assassinate gets disjointed again. The Upheaval is just slowing everybody down. Here comes the Centaur. Blink up. He's gonna be able to kill this Axe, I think, very, very, very slowly. He will be able to do it. And Assassinate. Killing off the Morphling, who's a little bit too little amount of health. But here comes the Centaur Warrior though. Another double stun, very good. He's not gonna survive this though. He only get the kill on the sniper. Now the Warlock is very, very low. He's being chased away. Golem is not up. He actually turns around and actually got the kill. Where's the Echo? He's not off cooldown yet. Hit is gonna kill the Abaddon. Warlock is still alive. Crystal Maiden is the only one left. He's running away there. Where's the Fisher? 5-second cooldown. Magic Missile has a cooldown. There it is. Fisher in 1. It's probably going to get used. There we go. Easy. That's a very, very good fight for the Dire side. They didn't actually lose Warlock, didn't even need Warlock Golem. Ended up with, wow, 3,000 gold swing, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes into the game. That actually just says how much they were behind, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Morphling, however, is the problem here. He's still very, very low in terms of net worth, and I guess in terms of pretty much everything else. Warlock though, he's dead. He's far too far. There's nothing he can do to run away from this. One more right click for the Viper. Yep, easy. They're trying to kill this Axe, and it doesn't seem like this Axe is fearing anything. Just going for it. He really is just going for it. Everybody sees him. They can't do anything. I mean, they refuse to do anything, it looks like. Urshiga has Echo now, though. He's only 400 gold away from Blink Dagger. Centaur is here. Blink Dagger gets cancelled by Shrapnel. Actually forces out his own Stampede. Not sure what the TP was about. Now Stampede is on cooldown. So that was definitely the wrong thing to do. Warlock is respawning though. He does have Rock again. Or Reign of Chaos? No, Chaotic Offering is what it's called now. Rushing an Axe. Sure. There's no natural diffuser carry on the Radiant side, although A lot of heroes could buy it. Nothing wrong with that. Morphling is going for Yasha. I mean, he kind of has to. Doesn't have much of a choice. Doesn't even have ulti. Jeez. Oh man, 70. I don't know, 90, 80 something. Agility doesn't even have that much damage. Can't do shit. Okay, there's no smoke, so they know that Radiant is moving towards Rosh. It would seem that they feel like they need to fight, which they probably do. I'm not sure about the validity of this fight though. Oh, blink of the Rosh, blink of the Rosh! With the rock, that's kind of weird, but the order is fine. Upheaval gets on everybody. Crystal Man dies immediately. They're focusing on the Axe. Viper is off because of his Shadow Blade. Axe is getting pummeled on. There's nothing to really go on. And Axe is just getting home down here. Echo Slam is there. Viper take a lot of damage. He's gonna kill the VS, but Vegetable Spirit turns out for the stun instead. The Shrapnel is there. Where's the Assassinate? No mana for the for the Sniper. Everybody's backing off. Everybody is alive except for the Vengeful Spirit here. So that was also a huge fight. Another 3,000 gold swing with X dying and buybacking. He should not be fighting this. They should not be fighting this. Dire really should just go back right now. Oh, X dunk missed. This is a dead Warlock, but he might be able to deny himself. Yes? No. No. He stayed there way too long. That was completely unnecessary. I mean, I'm not sure what he thought he could have done, but he really couldn't have done anything. However, that upheaval, as you can see, it pretty much meant the entire Radiant team cannot do anything because they don't actually have any ability to boost their mobility. And the only thing that they do have is Blink Dagger on Axe, which were being controlled by the Warlock Golem. And so, with that, the net worth has been dipping quite deep. It's now down to 7k it seems, and I think yep, Earthshaker does indeed has his Echo Slam, and without the double damage, I don't think Radiant can probably do this rush without it. Although they don't have, although Dire doesn't have Rock nor Echo though, might be a problem of his own. Who should? They really should get Morphling to farm this top lane. He needs it. He needs it a lot. He really should wave form immediately though. It's usually very bad to wait for waveform because it not only does it mean that your spell will come and cool down later, you're also taking more damage. So it's just those kind of small things that you're gonna have to take advantage of if you want to be as efficient as you can. What the hell is that attack animation? That's so weird. What? Oh well. This should be a fight now. Warlock Golem is off cooldown in about 5 seconds, so they should have this. Echo is also cooldown in 2 seconds, so Dire has every ultimate now. They should be able to defend this. I mean, if they play it properly, though it's kind of hard because they are still very, very far behind in terms of net worth. And they don't really have anything. Swap. Stun. Viper is dead, but he does have ulti. Hey, oh my god. Axe is there in the middle. Dunking 2 already. They have to back off now. Here comes the rock. It's a little late, but at least Upheaval is doing some damage. Echo Slam, not enough though. Oh my god. They let the Axe get in because they focus on the hero with the Aegis. And now Axe is just running amok in the team. He dies, but it doesn't matter. The entire team is dead except for Morphling, forcing out a Earthshaker buyback of all things. I have to Fisher himself, and he can't even blink now. Should probably just Fisher block off this ramp. There's no force staff for the enemy team, so if you properly Fisher block the ramp, you should be fine. It's only level 4. Oh my god. Here comes the Morphling. I'm not sure what he's trying to do here. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's losing health rapidly. He just dies. What? Earthshaker, he's gonna die back as well. Shrapnel is gonna get helped with that. Here comes a swap back. CM taking a lot of damage, but he's not dead yet. VS slowed down, controlled, and killed. Oh, Abaddon's making his magic here. Buyback by Morphling. I guess they defend. For now. Still a lot of sustain. Oh, here comes the waveform. It misses. He's forced to use the Centaur ultimate. Here comes the stun though from Centaur. Not even enough. There's a lot of damage and a lot of heal coming from Abaddon. And Sniper is just standing on the backside, just firing away with the maim. And Mask of Madness, so much damage. Oh dear, all these buybacks, and they still can't defend this Rex. It was definitely a not worth engagement, one might say. Like the fact that you had to have Vengeful Spirit to swap out the heroes that get Axe Cold, and then you let your Venge get Axe Cold. So at the end of the day, it means nothing. Here comes a swap back by the Viper. It's taking a lot of damage, but they actually have no detection. Waveform hit nothing. Sniper just standing there, just delivering damage. I think he's just running away because of Fisher. So Morphling slowed by him a lot. He has no mana left. He's gonna get assassinated. Here comes the Bam. He's dead. Abaddon take a lot of damage, but he's not dead. He has an ultimate after all. Viper, however, is the one who dead. That's a lot of gold. Fisher is there. Here comes the Centaur stun. Sniper dies. A lot of gold being given away, but they already took the Rex, so they have to back up. Here comes the Axe. Only one man core. It's not doing a lot of damage because of it. He tried to be able to dunk this Warlock, but this Warlock is so much tankier than he looks. So much tankier than he looks. Fisher hits on the Crystal Maiden just to keep the enemy off his base. A Centaur is there getting another core, doesn't do much to stun onto the Axe. Centaur still has another stun. He will not be able to kill this Axe though. He's taking a lot of damage by himself. Frostbite on him. He has to back up. Here comes the TP. Force staffing back. Rock is there. He's gonna get domed. Here comes the upheaval, slowing by quite a bit. They really want to kill one of them, but they seem to not be able to focus. CM is taking the most damage, but she's not dead yet. He's dead now, but the Centaur also falls. The Warlock Golem is busy hitting on the Axe instead, and is not doing a lot of damage. Abaddon, his ultimate, is actually off cooldown already. Morphling TPing in, just now respawning after his dieback. Fisher is there. One more right click, not gonna use that. So it's a very prolonged fight. Well, Axe actually dies. Since Axe dies, that makes it worth it. Actually, not. Well, I should stop saying actually. I'm not sure why Axe ended up dying, because I suppose he could just ran away, but it happened. So that was a huge fight. Wait, why does it show Radiant Advantage? I'm pretty sure oh, Viper found Vengeful Spirit somewhere and used the BKB to kill her. Probably unneeded. So this is also only mid-Rex. It's very bad because it's very early in the game, and the fact that their carry has 0 farm, but it could be much worse, I guess. They could be, well, all dead. Sniper though, crap ton of farm now. Maelstrom on him, just hitting away. Fisher is gonna block him a little bit. Mask of Menace take a lot of that. Oh, that's swap. It's a level 2 swap. Wait, where's the stun? Stun! Venge! Okay, he's stun! Why are you even running? Oh no, that's a terrible mistake. That's a huge mistake. Centaur will die now because of it. And Morphling, where is he? He's in the backline getting shrapnel to death. My god, this Venge. I guess she thinks that since she's frostbite, she's frostbitten, she's stunned or something, but that is just oh boy, whatever. I suppose this is it. The game is done. 26 minutes, very quick game. Radiant won all lanes, got to a amazing start, kind of threw a little bit, but ended up fine. I like how this is GG and they're still playing. Stats, boy. It's all about the stats. Yeah, good enough. Now wait for the scoreboard. At the end of the day, the problem with this game for the Dire is that they lost all lanes, and they kind of expected lost all lanes just because the way they picked the heroes, and their team fight lineup wasn't good enough to turn it back. It looked very close at some points, but it ended up just being inadequate.